Well, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. We are here in what is to us a new city. It has been released not too long ago. We're in Texarkana, Texas, and it just makes sense that if we're taking off from a city that we've never driven out of, we might as well go to a state that we've never been to, and that would be Oklahoma.
Do you know where Oklahoma is?
Somewhere in the middle.
I'm sure that most people have heard that Oklahoma has been released. I have not been to it. In fact, I just downloaded it about an hour ago, figured out a quick plan for what I'm going to do on the drive today, and I am anxious to see it. If it is your first time seeing Oklahoma, well, your first experience will also be mine. We are driving Jon Ruda's 379, and we've got it matched up with Jon Ruda's Reefer. And the reason why I wanted to do that, as you can see, we've got a unique skin on here that matches both the truck and the trailer. Let me zoom in here. And we see we've got Goliath Haulage out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. This skin was put together by Pupz. I'm going to have his a link to his work on the Steam Workshop down in the description. As you can see, this is specialized in lowboy, flatbed, step deck, and reefer work, and a fire extinguisher inside. Cool little pattern. I believe he said that he is going to have it up on the Steam Workshop relatively soon. It's currently not up there, but it should be, and it may be by the time you actually see this video. But cool skin. I think he also mentioned that there is the possibility he's going to make this into a changeable skin where you can change out some of the colors, maybe including the teal on there and the blue. Not sure, but it will be out on the Steam Workshop pretty soon. Thanks to Pupz for doing this. He is a great skinner, and I have quite a few of his. With that being said, let's go ahead and get in the truck, and we need to see what kind of job we can get, because I have no idea what they're going to have us carry. Let's go into the cargo market, Texarkana, and we need to pick something. We could go to Idabel. That's kind of a short drive, though. We could go to Oklahoma City, 6 hours 13 with some frozen food. What else we got? Enid. It's about the same distance, I think. It doesn't really matter a whole lot. Why don't we go ahead and pick Oklahoma City? We'll pick up some frozen food. It makes sense. We've got a reefer, so we are going to be taking it to Walmart. 35,000 pounds, not too bad. We are actually set up for highway drive today in terms of our engine and transmission. You can hear that on the outside too. Slav Jerry's Cummins Signature 600, and it is a 600 horsepower. We're also running an 18 speed. I believe the initial gear 12.5 and 3.25 differential on it. So we're definitely set up for highway stuff. Did I have the brakes set? No, I didn't. Of course I didn't. They are set now. See, we got our GPS up there. Let's head out. Get the window down. We can hear a little bit of the engine while we're cruising at some low speeds, and then we'll pop up the window once it gets a little bit too loud. These guys have a delivery. Plenty of room on that reefer. Yeah, we're all clear. Do like the sound of that Signature 600. Get out and take another look around. Yeah, it's just a great skin. Really like it. I like the color choice. I'm sure that some other people are probably going to want a little bit of freedom to change out that light blue or teal color, what it is. I actually like it a whole lot. I don't know if I would mess with it, but, you know, giving people choices, I like it. And of course, having the Ruda Reefer, it's been around for a while. I actually haven't had it for too long, probably only about a month and a half. I was just always focused on getting some other trailers, and I didn't realize the value that would come in this trailer pack from Jon Ruda, so I've been driving it a lot lately. Yeah, good sounding engine. Make sure we get a full stop in front of Mr. Trooper. Alright, see if we can get her up to speed now. Put the window up.
Turn left. Turn left.
Nice short drive to pick up.
You have reached your destination.
Alright, we get the job. Alright, looks like we're gonna be testing my skills out today. Looks like we got a blind back. I don't know if there's a whole lot of room to turn around here. I didn't hit anything. I hit nothing. Unless that car ran into me. Gotta love it. AI. So that's where we are. Not a huge fan of these blinding backs, but let's kind of take a look at it and see how we're aimed right now. Alright. Get the windows down. Four ways are on. Hit the horn so they know we're coming. I think it's cutting in pretty quick. Oh yeah, it's cutting in real quick. Real quick. Ooh, I'm way off. And we should be more or less pointed right at it now. See if we can see those lines. Why is there someone honking at me? That's annoying. Yeah, we're gonna make that okay. See those white lines yet? Looks like we're over them. Not very good at blind backs. Someone is just deciding to lay on the horn. Should be pretty straight. Relatively. There we go. Let me get out and find out who's honking. That is obnoxious. Alright, I'll be right back once we're loaded. Alright, we are loaded up, ready to go. 6 hours, 13 minutes. I'll probably skip around from here and there. Won't have you stick along with everything. Don't want it to be too long of a video. Probably chop it up a little bit. Is it still that guy? Still that guy at the booth? Yeah, there's some problem with him. That's probably the reason why I had trailer damage, because I wasn't near that little booth that's set up. I think that guy ran into something. He's having some issues. But we're going to get out of here and we won't have to worry about that anymore. Yep.
Turn right.
Killing me, AI. Alright. 4 ways off. Windows up. We have our lights on? Yeah, we do now. Doesn't look like anyone's coming. Missed it. So yeah, first time driving through Texarkana. I wonder if it's going to be one of those cities, you know, one of those cities where you just end up hitting like 7 or 8 lights and it just takes you forever. If that's the case, I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead. If it just all of a sudden fast forwards to some highway stuff, I'll save you a little bit of time here. Well, we are just cruising through town here. We had a couple lights, got on the freeway, and just got right back off. So, not a whole lot that you missed, but if you haven't seen Texarkana before, this is all new to me. Get out and kind of have a look. Do a little bit more outside driving than I normally do. Just because I tend to hit things when I do this, but yeah, it's cool. I like it. Speaking of hitting stuff. Whoa! Just barely got stopped. I think I've got a pretty low brake sensitivity setting on this. And I'm wondering why we're not going. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, it's one of those. Okay, he was turning left. I didn't see a blinker. And we sit again. So let's take a look around the environment, see what's going on. So for those of you that have the Oklahoma DLC, what do you guys think of it so far? I mean, obviously, as I'm recording this, I have no idea what it looks like, but I'm curious to know your thoughts. For those of you that don't have it, are you thinking about picking it up? Is it something on the to-do list? And I'm kind of excited, not just because I'm interested in every DLC that they put out, but there's a couple things. I absolutely want to see what they're doing with Oklahoma City and with Tulsa, of course. But also, usually when they put out a new state, they have kind of like a higher bar, and there's some more detailed stuff on it, stuff that you don't see on earlier states. So I'm kind of interested to know what they're going to be doing different with Oklahoma. You know, reading through and watching the little teasers and stuff, I already know that they have quite a few additions. Obviously, they've already put in a couple new cities in Texas as well, like Texarkana, to make the transition. But they also have some new industries. So new buildings, new businesses. I think they're even going to have a couple new cargos that are coming. So Oklahoma can differentiate itself. So that's pretty cool. They also have apparently some newly designed truck stops. I'll have to take a lot of UPS today. Have to definitely take a look at that and see what these new truck stops have to offer. they're doing, I think they're going to plan to do Oklahoma City and Tulsa pretty detailed in terms of the city. I've never been there, but apparently it's supposed to be pretty authentic. And they also have a couple national parks on the complete other end of the spectrum, from city to complete wilderness. So I don't know exactly where those are. We may be driving through them or near them today, not sure. And we gotta slow down a little bit. There we go. But yeah, this is kind of different. I've never released a video where I haven't been to the state before. I did a little bit of research on, basically what they're offering in the game and what they plan to bring, but I have no idea what it looks like or anything like that. So far we're just doing a lot of highway hopping on the highway for a couple exits, and then off, on and then off. We can probably get that Jake off, and I don't know, maybe that's the way this is all set up. I don't believe we've crossed over into Oklahoma yet. Okay, we are right there on the border. So where we are headed right now, okay, we're going to go up the 271, over to the 375, hit the 40, and then we'll be there. Really having trouble shifting. I've been driving so many different transmissions lately that now I'm going back to the 18 speed and I don't know what's going on. One thing I can tell you is ever since I got the real Eaton Fuller transmission mod, and I'm really going through, and sometimes I'll even do a little bit of research on the transmission, figure out why they put this type of 18 speed in this type of truck, why they put another one in, and it's just more or less geared to what you're trying to do. Yeah, so I always thought, like, okay, 18 speed is an 18 speed, and it doesn't always work out that way. The one that you would put in a truck to be doing a lot of highway hauling is not the same thing that you'd be putting on to do dirt roads or anything like that. Looks like we need to get over here to the right when it's clear. Come on, guy. Oh, you moron. It's like he knew I was slowing down. Ooh. Wow. What an idiot. Well, like, takes it to a different level. It's like, I know the AI isn't too smart here, but sometimes they just seem downright malicious. Maybe I'm looking a little bit too far into it. Okay, it's just a game. I'm talking about evil AI in games. Take it back a notch. Are you gonna let me over? Yep. We can get over if we need to. No one else getting on here. And let's go ahead and do that. Unless this guy hits the brakes on me. No, he's just being a slowpoke. You're gonna have to go around him. Pretty much on a straightaway here now. Callister, Tulsa. So we have crossed the line. We are officially in Oklahoma now. That is cool. Looks pretty flat, like Texas. We're speeding a little bit. See how much we can get away with. Not even in 8th gear yet. There we go. Tulsa, a couple hundred miles. Might as well go ahead and get over to the right here. Not exactly slow traffic, going 79 miles an hour, but we'll back off a little bit. I see some construction. Yeah, we got some road work. Is this guy gonna make a move? Go for it, buddy. Must already be in his area where he's detected he can't drive. Don't really understand what happens with AI. So what's going on here? This is just closed and no one is working on it. It's like real life. Or is this the official border, or is it just a quick little check? What are we supposed to do? We have to stop? Oh, this is a toll. Oh, wow. There we go. That's cool. I like that. I mean, it's $13 I don't have anymore, but kind of a cool feature. So yeah, it's just... It looks green here. I was expecting it to be, you know, like a lot more arid, a lot more dry, you know, like driving through a lot of New Mexico and Arizona, and it's not like that. Definitely more green. We got some hills here and there. It's not absolutely flat. Let's see if anyone's pulling up here on the right. No one. We're good up to 60, which we're already going. Oh, they cleared us up to 80. Turn pass. I guess we got one of those. So, or we just... No, that has to be the case. Because, I mean, I don't think we would have thrown them $13 that fast when we were going through. No cash. There we go. We paid again. Just automatic, just like, you know, one of those sensors you've got up on your dashboard or something like that. Must be like that. Yeah, we are, with this 600 horsepower, we're 83 now. Wow. See if we can rev it up a little bit more. There's a truck stop. Yeah, it looks a little bit different. It's oriented a little bit different. It's cool. Let's go up into hit 18th gear there. We straighten out. Whoa, maybe I shouldn't be doing this going 80. Just trying to see the rest of that truck stop. I'm gonna have to stop there another time. But yeah, it did look like it had a completely different layout. Yeah, we are definitely geared for highway and not even not even a small hill. You can definitely feel the difference when you've got a lower diff in there. I'm used to driving something like 3.7, 3.9, and for the heavy stuff I'm even up around 4.1 sometimes, but I'm rarely down here at 3.2. But I do a lot of, well, as you've seen, I like to do a lot of lowboy, flatbed, step deck, because you can see what you're carrying. I love to see all the different unique cargoes that developers have. About 100 miles left, not too bad. So, you know, they tend to run a little bit heavier loads, so I'm not always... And plus that, I'm picking them up in job sites and, you know, doing a lot of hills and stuff like that, so I very rarely have a 3.2 differential in here. Might explain a little bit too Well, I've been so incredibly bad with the shifting today. Let's blame it on that, right? Yeah, it's... But I have been going through a lot of different transmissions lately. Looking at new ones. You know, really going down the rabbit hole with the real Eaton Fuller transmission mod. And like I said, doing a little bit of research on it. Found a new transmission that I've never really driven before, so I had to look up the shift pattern, and that was a 9-all. So it's basically an 8-speed plus 3 additional gears is how they call it. And so I looked up the shift pattern to that, and I created a gearbox layout file. And it basically, you know, when you go into the control settings and you pick whether you're going to be driving a 10, a 13, or an 18, well, this file adds that pattern so that when I do that pattern for a 9-all transmission, it actually knows what I'm doing and interprets it correctly. So that's kind of a cool thing. If you guys are interested, I can send you a link to the files. It's pretty simple. You just take a file, drop it down, drop it into your profile folder. So American Truck Simulator, profiles, and then put it in with any one of your profiles that you have set up. And that gives you the drop down within the game settings, and then you just pick the appropriate transmission to go with it. And there's tons of them from Eaton Fuller. If you get that, both the Eaton Fuller real Eaton Fuller transmissions, but also if you get the cast add-on for that adds it to a lot of third-party trucks. Or it gives you the ability to, if you know the truck def name. Slow down a little bit coming through here. It said 50. I'm gonna have to get over here to the left here pretty soon. Just go ahead and do it while we can. Sometimes they just kind of creep up on you and you don't get a chance. I think we're staying to the left here, if I remember correctly. Oh, maybe. What are we doing? Nope, we're staying to the right. No one coming up here on the left. Exit right ahead. All right. Getting off at MacArthur Boulevard. Better put it in high. We're not slowing down nearly fast enough. They coming after me or what? Heard sirens. That was pretty good timing. So I don't know if we're in Oklahoma City proper or if we're here before it or what. Because I never really saw any signs that said Oklahoma City. Unless I wasn't paying attention. I'm supposed to be pulling in here, the Walmart. So, welcome to Oklahoma. I'm going to have to take a look at some of these other job sites and businesses and see if all the different places... Well, we're going to have plenty of time to do that. This is not going to be my last video on Oklahoma. But yeah, pretty exciting to see some new stuff. Did get to pass by the new rest stop, one of the rest stops, and they do look a little bit different. Saw a water park, a couple other things. Pretty exciting. But this is just your typical Walmart here. Nothing too exciting. Go ahead and get our four-ways on. I usually get easy parking here, just pull right in, but that is not the case today. Is that where they're going to have us go? Just watch those boxes there on the side. Yep, that's where they are going to have us come in. Pretty straightforward, though. just going to go ahead and wrap around here. See if we can't take out the corner of that building. Ooh, just missed. Just missed. I'm pretty close. I'm going to have to turn this thing around pretty quick. Oh, no. Turned it too early. Turned it too early. Yeah, I don't like that at all. That was horrible. Alright, let's give it a quick little turn. Well, we didn't hit the horn to let them know. Not that anyone's standing around. See if we can line this up a little bit better. A lot of sirens. What's up with that? Well, they gave us the green light there, but we'll just go ahead and pull up. It's a little bit more difficult than I thought pulling into this spot. Let's get lined up with the line. Boom. That should be good. Should actually be set up to be lined up with the doors pretty good, too. There we go. We bumped the dock. Go slow. Yep, there we go. Alright, 4 ways off. Windows up, lights off, engine off. And there we are. Welcome to Oklahoma. My first experience, possibly yours. Let me know if you plan on getting it or if you already have it. What do you think of it? What are some cool things? What do you want me to showcase on these videos? Because we're going to be taking a pretty good look into Oklahoma as we go along. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. Consider hitting subscribe and clicking on the notification bell so you can see all of my videos. That's going to do it for this one, but I will see you on the next video. Take care.